I Who Have Never Known Men is a science fiction novel by Jacqueline Harpman. This is a Belgian novel, first time being translated to English and first of her work to be translated to English. This is about the child, about 15 years old. She lives in a bunker, sort of windowless sort of prison with a cage. There is a toilet for all 40 women to share, and I think they have a stove maybe, so they can boil their food, but they are kept prisoner in this sort of bunker by the guards. The guards are men, but they travel in groups of 3, and they have to stop any fights or take care of the women, basically. So if a woman gets sick, they'll give medicine. Women try to fight, they'll use their whips to sort of keep them in line. They don't talk to the women, and this child is very inquisitive, and the women are very insular. And at the beginning of this book, the child realizes that she can daydream and she can have fun, and she doesn't know much about the world like all the other women, but she can keep her own secret and sort of gets them to do some narrative thinking. However, something happens later in the book which allows them to escape, and they start trying to find existence and meaning in the world. It's a sort of parable sort of story, almost like a Twilight Zone episode stretched into an entire book. If you want solid answers and deep philosophical answers to questions, you're probably not going to get this. This is more of a think piece. This is more of a what if. They don't really explain things. It's more of a, what if this happened? What would you do? What does this mean? Is this a metaphor? It's a very brainy sort of short book. I didn't quite enjoy it, but I did appreciate how it was really short, and it did have some emotional moments. And overall, it was interesting. I think this was recommended me by Books with Emily Fox. But it's an interesting sort of novel. It's not too much of a time commitment, but it's interesting. If you're someone who's really into sci-fi elements, you might not like it, but this is more of a philosophical question sort of book. So I give I Who Have Never Known Men a 3 out of 5.